on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be having a look at the GHOME Smart Door Knob, sent to us from the GHOME Smart Store. We've had a few of their products on the channel. Home automation is what these guys do, so let's have a look at the Smart Door Knob. So looking at the cover here, we're going to first look at the Smart Door Knob. Does advertise 3 ways to unlock it: fingerprint unlock, app unlock, and key unlock there. On the side, listing some of the features: can store 20 fingerprints, goes over the smart app control, mechanical key unlock, easy installation, data security. On the other side, it is showing us what's in the box, or telling us what's in the box: exterior knob, interior knob, latch, strike plate, stripe box, couple keys, 6 screws, and a user manual. And on the back here, some more specifications. Other than the model, the color, it does have a working temperature of 23 degrees Fahrenheit to 131 degrees Fahrenheit. You are going to need 4 alkaline AAA batteries that are not included to power this one up. All right, guys, everything that was in the box is laid out on the bench for us to take a look at. We'll start with the manual here, showing you what's included in the box, some more of the parameters there. It does say right here, suitable for doors with a thickness of 1 3/8 of an inch to 2 1/8 of an inch. So that's perfect. Here in North America, our typical doors for an interior are 1 3/8 thick, and our exterior doors are 1 3/4 thick. So this fits in perfect. Now, another thing I'm noticing here, the back set, 2 3/4 or 2 3/8, perfect. So that's, again, that's our typical machining for doors, with a 2 1/8 inch hole typically. So we should have no issues installing this. Product description, installation guide, there we go, some more parameters, there we go. 2 1/8 inch hole, back set 2 3/4 or 2 3/8. That means we have an adjustable latch, so that's perfect. And the 1 inch hole for the latch there. And it looks like on this one, guys, we're gonna have to mortise out the door to be able to accept the latch. Some latches, we'll show you it in a sec, some latches don't have that mortise, and you can just use a round drive-in end, but this one doesn't have it, so no big deal. All right, yep, everything is in here, guys. How to install the batteries, how to install the lock. There again is the GoSun app. I suggest downloading that. I'll leave a card up above if you want to get a little bit more in-depth how to install that. There's the latches I'm talking about. So I was saying you're going to have to mortise out if your door is not already mortised for this latch to be able to fit. I'm not a huge fan of that. I do like the drive-in that has the round end, so you just drill your 1 inch hole. You don't have to worry about mortising, but this one's not like that. And you can see right here, 2 3/8 to 2 3/4 adjustment for the back set. Cool. Strike plate, whatever they call this, they call it strike box. Slip it in behind the strike plate. Probably won't use that personally. And then our screws, machine screws for the door, and then our wood screws for the strike plate and for the latch. Perfect. All right, let's pull in the Smart Door Knob here. So nice satin black finish on it. There's the keys. We'll just pull it apart. So you're getting 2 keys with it. We'll go over the installation instructions. It's clearly labeled what the up position is there. Got your little wire here that you're gonna have to connect through the door. No big deal there. Now this will be where your fingerprint sensor is, right there. And I believe on the back side, yeah, right here you have a little screw there. So if you push that in, that'll just push out the fingerprint sensor, and that should expose the key, I believe. Yeah, right there, expose the key right there. So, and it's held in by a little magnet. Actually, don't even need to push that little, you can pull it. There we go, and a little earth magnet there to hold it in place. Actually, one thing I just noticed was there's a Type-C USB outlet on the bottom, and what that is they're calling it emergency backup power. So if you've misplaced or don't have access to your keys, the batteries have died in the knob here, and the door is locked, well, this is going to allow you to gain access. You can plug in a Type-C USB cord into a power bank or a wall outlet, and that'll power up the doorknob. I believe you'll have access to a fingerprint, and you'll also have access to the app to be able to unlock the door and get to those batteries and change them out. So to install the batteries or change out the batteries, I believe you're going to loosen that screw right there, which we're going to do right now, and that's where the 4 AAA batteries are going to go. So we'll loosen that. And there we go, the 4 AAA batteries, and they are labeled right here: positive, negative, negative, positive. So why don't we just throw those in. All right, that should be that. And we got to follow the up arrow here. So we got to make sure that we're going the right way. The up arrow is on the inside here as well. It is labeled up. And this is labeled up, so this is going to go like this. I want to make sure we go in the correct orientation so we don't short out anything and have it get messed up on us. All right, let's get that back together here. There's also a set button here. We'll review that. I believe that's going to allow you to set it between passage or privacy setting. But right now, guys, we're ready to get this installed. So I'm going to get upstairs. I'll get the door prepped, remove the old doorknob, and we'll come back to installing the GHOME Smart Door Knob here. And we'll review how to get it paired to the app and make sure it's functioning properly. We're ready to install the smart doorknob now. I've got the old one removed. Everything's ready to go here. But before we get to that, we do need to determine the setback of the machining. So what we're going to do is measure from the edge of the door to the center of the hole here, and that'll tell us our setback. And this one happens to be 2 3/4 of an inch. So we grab our latch now, and our latch is stamped 2 3/8 and 2 3/4. So we're just going to take the center part here and slide it out, and that'll give us our 2 3/4 setback. So we'll just put the latch in place like that. We'll add the screws later. We're going to now install the doorknob. So I showed you how the batteries went in. We're going to have to take that apart again. So let's grab my screwdriver here. Take that apart. And what that's going to do is expose, I don't know if we can see there, well, we can see the batteries in there, but there's a hole above and a hole below there. That's where the included machine screws are going to go through. So we will actually switch it up here, take the exterior portion of the knob, and that's got the wire coming off. We're going to slide that through the strike or through the latch, as well as the wire to the other side. You can see right there. And then we're going to take the other end here, and we're going to actually plug that wire in now. Only plugs in one way. Plug that in, and everything is labeled up on each piece. So we're going to make sure we're putting in the right orientation. And then we're going to just slide the interior portion of the knob just by also pushing this wire kind of out of the way. There we go. Just going to hold it in place. Probably should have put those batteries in after, but it is what it is. Okay. It would have been actually easier if I put the batteries in after, but I didn't. Now I'm going to need to get a proper screwdriver to get these in, so I'm going to have to go do that. So we've got the 2 included machine screws here. I need a proper Phillips screwdriver to actually reach in here to install them. So I'm going to go grab a screwdriver and we'll be right back. Batteries just to make it easier. This is the way you should be doing it anyways. We've got our 2 machine screws here, proper screwdriver, and we're just going to get this installed now. Alright, knob's installed. We've snugged it up. We're going to install the 2 screws into the latch now. And I always leave this to last just to allow it to have a little bit of movement while we're installing the knob. We'll get those in, then we'll install the batteries. Perfect. Batteries are going to go in. We're going to use the manual for this one, which shows us the orientation of the batteries. Get those in, 4 AAA batteries. And then we're going to put the back cover back on. And as I previously mentioned, this again is labeled up, stamped on the inside. So we will stick that up. That's the correct orientation. And we will tighten up the screw. There we go. All right. So right now, this little set button here, that's how you lock and unlock the door from the inside. So right now the door is unlocked. You can see the latch is functioning. Now it's not. We can also do it with the fingerprint at this point. Or we also have the key there if we needed to use the key. So right now anybody's fingerprint will work. That's no good. We're gonna have to get into the app. Install was quite easy, so now we're gonna get set up. We're gonna get into the app. If you do not have the GoSund app as of yet, download that now, and then you can follow along in how we're going to pair the smart doorknob to the app. Get it all set up on the home Wi-Fi, and then we'll add my fingerprint to it, and we should be good to go and functioning from there. We're ready to get this paired to the app now. You would have downloaded the app, registered an account, connected to your home Wi-Fi, and now we're ready to actually go into the GoSund app and pair the smart knob to the app now. So I'm going to start a screen recording. There we go, and let's follow along here. We'll go into the GoSund app, and you're going to want to hit the plus button in the top right hand corner, and coming down the left hand side where it says camera and lock, get that, and there we go, GHOME lock, first one there. All right, so now it's going to actually go through the instructions on how to get this paired. So please install batteries into the device. We've done that, and make sure the Bluetooth has been open. We've got our Bluetooth on the phone, so we can hit the next. Please press and hold the lock reset button until you hear a beep. Well, that's that button I showed you on the back side here, so I'm just going to hold that until we hear a beep. And I'm also going to enable Bluetooth network distribution. Not sure why, but it's there to enable. There we go. Let's hit next. And right there, GHOME lock. We're gonna hit add, and we're being added right now. And done. And there we go, guys. There's the GHOME lock. Currently locked right now. As you can see, the latch is not working, but we can slide it over to the unlock position. And there we go. And I also got a push notification. And this one, yeah, it's on auto lock right now, so we can, I believe, go to settings here. See how we do that, and we can turn that off. There we go, settings, auto lock. We can turn that off. There we go, and I can go back in, and I can lock right from there. We're locked again, so that works great, guys. So what else can we look at? Well, we've got to go to member management next. There we go, and I need to click on myself. I'm the admin, and I need to add a fingerprint. So let's do that. How to add a fingerprint. To add a fingerprint, place a finger on the fingerprint area several times. Add. Okay, this is how we do it, guys. So add. Now, I see what it's doing. There we go. We're good. And we're just going to say that is my right thumb. Should be there. There we go, right thumb. And hit OK. Perfect. So now at this point, I should be able to unlock. So the only other way to unlock this other than fingerprint or going through the app is the keys. So there's a little screw on the back here, or you can just pull it out. We showed you this on the bench here, and your key would just go right into there. See, we're locked right now. And we can manually open it with the key there if we need to. Alright guys, we're gonna get ready to wrap this one up now. Thanks to the GHOME Smart Store for sending this out for me to share with you guys. You want to get some more info on this smart doorknob, or even grab one for yourself, links are down below in the description. Check it out there, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you head out. Remember, don't be a stranger. We'll see you on the next one. See ya!